All right, I was hoping they didn't play the video because their videos were a lot better than mine. But that's the video you guys get. VA did it yesterday, so thank you to the VA. First off, if you guys don't know me, my name's Robert Cedeno. I'm the team owner of the Cedeno Realty team. I got my group right here in the back. Can you hear some noise in the back? All right, cool. So first off, I'm a man of God, I'm a husband, and I'm a father. The reason that I got invited to speak in front of you guys today, I'm still trying to figure that out. I walked in and I was like, hey Monica, do you understand? This is my first time speaking on a stage by myself, right? Like panels have saved my life, and this is the first time, so we'll see how it goes. But yeah, we focus on new construction. Our team gets probably 85% of our business from social media. So we're on track. Right now we have about 140 closed pending for the year. So another shout out for the team. I just get up there, do the video, look nice and pretty. But a lot of times, guys, walking up here, I was like, man, do I deserve to be on the stage right now, right? And you start getting these thoughts, man, I just found out 24 hours ago that I'm gonna be talking on my own. And do I have what it takes? And growing up, nobody would have thought I'd be on the stage in front of you guys right here. If you would have lined up 20 kids in middle school, lined them all up, doctor, PE teacher, I don't know, scientist, right? And they go down the line like, Robert, let's push him out to the side. He's not gonna succeed. And why not? Because like probably some of you guys, I grew up super poor. I was Section 8. Any Section 8 people out there? Yeah? No? Okay, we got a few hands up. It's okay. You can put it up. You're doing better now. So Section 8, teenage mom, right? My mom had me when she was 16 years old. Dad in and out of jail doing drugs. So again, this is the story, right? The story that's being built up about me right now. People are looking at me and I'm that person to them. And I decided I was gonna change that story. I decided that wasn't gonna be me. So what did I decide to do? I decided to get into real estate. And when I got into real estate, I was like, man, I don't want to be a little stinky realtor, walking around looking grimy. I didn't want to do that, but I didn't have anything else to do, so I decided to jump on in and be a realtor. And when I got my license, I thought I was going to be God's gift to real estate, right? Didn't we all? Yeah, we all thought we were going to be God's gift to real estate. And then bam, I get smacked in the mouth. 8 months, no production. Those are some tough 8 months. In that time, I had decided that I wanted to marry my lovely wife, right? In that time, I decided, hey, we're not gonna live with my parents, we're not gonna live with your parents, we're gonna do this right. Still no money. So, I get smacked in the mouth, 4 months go by. A couple months go by actually. I open up 4 escrows. So we're feeling pretty good right now, right? We're rolling, feeling really, really good about myself. The first one falls out. The second one falls out. The third and fourth fall out. And I'm like, God, I need you to help me right here, brother. I'm about to get married and I have no money. And my bank account's telling me the same thing. I'm looking at my bank account, $22.19, because I just bought a $5 footlong at Subway at the time. Missed those deals, by the way. Yes. We'll go back to them. We'll talk to them. So I'm like sitting in my apartment just in tears, right? Like, man, God, like I've been honoring you. I thought you were gonna see me through. So I was like, all right, I gotta go talk to somebody. So I go talk to my mentor. His name's Alfonso, right? And I jump in and I say, hey, Alfonso, I don't know what's going on, man. 4 escrows, they all fell out. He's like, what? I'm like, yeah, they're gone. I can't do anything about it. They're gone. And he's like, man, I seen 1. Okay. I seen 2. Yeah, it happens. But 4? I've never seen this happen before at the beginning of somebody's career. So he's kind of hinting to me like, bro, this might be the time where you just walk away, go get a job. And at that moment, I had to make a decision. Like many of you guys probably are thinking either have thought about recently or thinking about now. I had to make a decision. Am I gonna fold? Am I gonna give in? Or I'm gonna give it everything that I have. And I remember looking at him straight in the eyes and I told him, Alfonso, one day this is gonna be one hell of a story. And I remember walking away like Conor McGregor, like I could see the movie in my eyes. I could see it in my mind. I'm walking away like a G that has no money. So I'm walking through and There could have been so many things that just got into my head about making excuses. There could have been so many things that came up, and I could have talked myself out of continuing to do real estate. But mama ain't raised no fool. One thing that I got from my teenage mom is 1, to always believe. 2, confidence. So my mom growing up always told me how handsome I was. So none of you here can tell me if I'm ugly, because I won't believe it, right? So my mom taught me this confidence, this belief, and this is where you have to start. If you're in a spot right now where you're like, man, the market's tough, man, the interest rates are high, right? You're starting to play this story in your mind. You're playing this story because other people are telling you, guys, you have to believe. And in that moment, I believed so much that I knew I was gonna be able to come on the stage just like this and tell you guys the same story. So thank you, mama. So with that, right, the next thing is, okay, well, I believe, but I still gotta get paid, right? And the moment came where I knew I had to become obsessed. Anybody in here obsessed about their business? Let's go. Right? Anybody here obsessed about their marriage, their relationships? Right? Anybody obsessed about their life in general? And that's what I decided in that moment, that I needed to become obsessed. So what did that look like? I'm sitting in my little cubicle. I'm like, man, this just feels good, brother. I got a cubicle. Nothing's on here. We're rolling. And I'm editing a video. And I had 2 guys come up to me. They're sweating from door knocking. I was like, gosh, that's disgusting. And I'm editing this video, and they're like, what are you doing, bro? I'm like, oh, I'm about to post this video. I'm going to make it big time, brother. And they're like, stop wasting your time. Stop wasting your time posting these silly little videos that are not going to do anything for you. And they walked away, and they're chuckling. They're chuckling. Well, I remember right there in that moment, and I can see it like it was yesterday. I was like, okay, we're going to see one day. But again, I had that belief. I had that in me already where I knew all I have to do is become obsessed. And that's the small chip that came onto my shoulder to know I'm going to get this done. So I had a choice right there, right? I had a choice to say, hey, I'm either going to fold and I'm going to believe them. People are always coming to us, especially realtors, telling us how we should do our business, how we should run our lives. And a lot of times they care for you. They want you to win, but they just don't understand what's going on here. So I encourage you guys need to get obsessed. You guys need to get obsessed about your health, which I'm working on. You guys need to get obsessed about your marriage. You guys need to get obsessed about your business, because so many people fail in this business. It's insane, right? We talk about 80%, 85% of people don't make it after 3 years. That's insane, guys. You guys don't want it bad enough. You guys seen a show, you said, hey, maybe I can make some money. It's not like that. It's time to get into it. So becoming obsessed is super important. Now, the next thing that I want you guys to think about, opportunity. Opportunity is so big, guys. You have to be ready to take advantage of these opportunities. My boy Eddie always talks about skills pay the bills, right? So you have to develop your skills so when opportunity comes, you're ready to strike and you're ready to go after it. I've never flown anywhere for a 1-hour meeting, ever, until I met Gabe. And Gabe's incredible. You guys seen him up here. We sat down in the lobby, and he broke it down to me, and he's like, bro, I got this great opportunity. He's like, you fly it out this time. I'm like, oh, okay, well, you got it all figured out, don't you? And I actually went to a lunch meeting, and then got on a plane and flew to San Diego for a 1-hour meeting. Homeboy picked me up in an Uber Black. It was dope. And then right back to the airport. But if I wasn't ready for the opportunity to make change in our lives, to make change in our business, I would have been like, hey, you know what, Gabe? No, thanks. Or I wouldn't even have the opportunity to speak to Gabe because we wouldn't be on the same level, right? But now we're sitting at a table breaking bread because I was ready for that opportunity. So what opportunity are you waiting for? Because nobody's going to come to save you. Nobody's going to come to do the business for you. Nobody's going to make the phone calls for you. Nobody is going to create the content for you. So you got to go out there and do the dang thing. So Yeah, thanks for that. Appreciate that. Thank you. Guys, too many times in our lives, especially us Hispanic people, right? They were trying to get me to sing mariachi earlier, and I was like, no, thanks. No speak Spanish, okay? But too many times in our lives, we had people put us down because of the way we look, the way we dress, right? I'm still working on it. I didn't get the memo about the suits, okay? So, but people are telling us how to do this, right? People are telling us we aren't enough. People are telling us that we don't have what it takes, but you guys gotta dig deep. You gotta dig deep and say, hey, I do have what it takes, right? Because God gave me these God-given abilities to do it. Do you guys think it's easy to jump in front of a camera and do video? Yes. This is the easiest time to win in our business because so many people are soft. They're soft and they don't want to do what it takes to get stuff done. So you got to ask yourself, are you going to do what it takes? Are you going to rise up, or are you going to listen to those voices that tell you, you shouldn't be on that stage. You shouldn't be walking in front of those people. You shouldn't be doing the content, right? You grew up poor. You grew up Section 8. You didn't have a dad. Your mom was a teenager. Those are all excuses you tell yourself. So I want you guys to rise up and start telling yourself a winning story, because you already know and have what it takes, guys. My name is Robert Cedeno. Thank you so much.